Hi, I'm Dan Odell of HR AdWorks, and I'm the creative director on the jobrocket.ca, and this is not the site that you're going to see on November 20th. This is just the pre-site so that members can find out what it's about, how much it costs to participate, what we're doing, and what the deadlines are, things like that. So first of all, I just want to say that the JobRocket is a job site. All right, it's got to fulfill that mandate. People have to come here, put their resumes on, and find jobs. Members have to post jobs and fill them based on this site. So that is first and foremost the measure of success of the JobRocket. And we feel that with a name like the JobRocket, people will remember that and they will come here for their jobs. And doing that will fulfill the second objective of this site, which is to expose them to the retail message. So they'll come here for a job and they're going to get a whole lot of different messaging that they normally hear on retail. So hopefully we'll fulfill both ends of our objectives. In year one, just to let you know, the economic model, all proceeds will go to promotion of the site. It's a working site. People have to know about it. There's just no magic formula for a job site. People have to hear about them. So we've got an economic formula in place, and it's all based on your participation. This is a site nobody posts for free. We've got lots of, but we think it'll be a good value. And we'll show you some of that in a minute. So here's what's on the page. We've got a special feature that you may not have heard about. It's sponsored management opportunities, and that's just a direct search. People who come there and they're looking for a management job are going to click that button, and that is a special section that you can buy and post management opportunities in. That's why we call it sponsored. All of the management jobs will show up in a general management search, but if you want to be first in line, you'll be in that section, and people who are looking for management opportunities will click that, and they'll go right to that, right into that special list, that subset. Throughout the site, you're going to see videos of real people telling their real story in retail. And these are people who like retail. It's going to be refreshing, it's going to be entertaining, and it's just going to move the site along, and it's going to really make it a human site. We've got sections that people will be interested in. We've got wages and benefits, green programs, community programs, education, and we're going to try and make this in a way that package them so that the seeker who comes there can click on, get a little bit of the taste and go, oh yeah, okay. We also have site features here. It's just a minimal overview of some of the things that will be on here of how it actually works. For the seekers, there'll be a job search, and they can search by location, employer, position, keyword, etc., and we'll add to that a little later. There's direct application, resume submission. People have to put their resume on the site and then submit it. As I said before, we have the management opportunities section. There's resume banking, there's YouTube videos, there's wages and benefits overviews, education support overview, green programs, a lot of stuff for the seeker to go through. Now on the back end, for the user and the members, there's DIY job posting. You do it yourself right online. It just couldn't be easier. There's a resume search capacity. You can link your job listing directly to your corporate site. Within the site we have enhanced personality profiling in the resume, just so that it just doesn't come out with the hard facts of their education, stuff like that. There's some stuff about the actual seeker in there. There's enhanced personal experience profile in the resume as well, stuff that they have done, you know, more on experience based. And there's an expanded education section in the resumes as well, so we can start to encompass the spectrum of educational degrees that are employed in this industry. This is the postings and prices, the business end of the site, because this is a working site. It's got to generate revenue for promotion and the RCC, as well as supply you with the candidates that will fill your jobs. And the cost for the postings are as follows. There's one posting is $250, and that's a really good deal compared to someplace like Monster, which is $600 plus, or you check out anything else. This is a much more reasonable price. And once we get going and once we get known, it should really be cost effective. There's a 10-pack for $1,000, so that makes it $100 per posting, and a 5-pack for $750, which makes it $150 per posting. These are all excellent values. As well, we have that special section for sponsored management opportunities, and those are $500 per posting because people who are looking for management will click that button and go right to that list. Now, right now, during the launch period, we have a special bonus. Now, we want to start with 200 jobs on site, and we understand if you buy a 10-pack, you might not want to post all 10 jobs right off the bat. But people who are whatever jobs are posted when we launch on November 20th, those employers will be bonused an extra posting later on in the year. It will just be added to their account. So their first posting will be for free because we want to launch with at least 200 jobs on this site so that seekers know that they can come there and they can find jobs. Now, the one place where this doesn't affect is somebody who has an unlimited package. And the unlimited package does not include the management, the sponsored management section, but for unlimited postings on the site, it's $10,000. You can see where a bonus of an extra posting after the bonus period doesn't affect somebody like that because they can put all that they want on. But unlimited postings, $10,000. This is an excellent value. So you can order online right now, right here on this site, and you can start posting on November the 2nd. So the postings will go up November the 2nd, but between now and then is the buying period. Please commit as early as possible because all the money that comes in now gets apportioned to the launch and the promotion efforts, and that's how those budgets are established. So please take some time, book now, support your own site, support your own industry, and you can be billed online, you can pay for it online, or you could be invoiced. Now I want to talk about the launch event. And that's happening November 20th and 21st in conjunction with the Canada Career Week Fair held in Edmonton at the Expo Center. Now there's supposed to be 15,000 people in attendance, but we want to reach a wider audience. We want this launch to be national caliber. So we've got some ideas here. None of them are cast in stone. They are all budget dependent, which are all sales dependent. But that doesn't mean we haven't planned for an A-list event. So like I said, none of these things are confirmed, but we're working on them. The first thing that we talked about was what would be the most perfect thing to launch jobrocket.ca would be an actual rocket man, somebody with a jetpack making a flight. We are working on that. We've got a tentative booking, we've got a tentative space, we're working all that kind of stuff. It's expensive, but if we had the Job Rocket launched and there's somebody on a jetpack making a flight, we make the front page of one newspaper and that earned media would pay for that. And once they see Job Rocket, Rocket Man, it would really embed the whole concept in people's minds and really make it much more memorable for a long, long time. We also want to work the floor with activation teams, people who are running out, and this is a resume drive. We want to start with 300 resumes before we even launch. We're working on that, but there's going to be 15,000 people there. It would be great that we got out there with an activation team both days and had people signing up. And to support that, there's going to possibly be prizes and incentives that we are going to go to the membership for, and you can participate with that. Talk to Peter or Andrew or Daryl. Anyways, so a little bit more about that a little later with the sponsored prizes for people who sign up and put their resumes on. The bigger the resume bank, the better it is for everybody. We had another idea of embedded seed cards, and these are cards that, like business cards, are a little bit bigger depending on how much we have to promote, prizes and stuff like that. But instead of just becoming garbage that the people come and throw away, this piece of paper has live seeds in it. It's handmade paper, and they can plant it. And we could say things like, go to the jobrocket.ca and watch your career grow, that kind of a thing. So it's just something a little different. It's a little greener because I think you've heard me mention green a couple of times. With a younger demographic, these kinds of things are very important, and we want to be seen. We want to put the best foot forward we can, wherever we can, in that arena. So that's it for now. Please order your postings as early as possible because all of that stuff goes into the hopper for what we can do for the launch event, and we'd like to do as many of those A-list promotions as possible. Thank you, and hope you enjoy the Job Rocket.